This situation with Skai Jackson and her baby daddy, Yerky YY, just got much worse after he was exposed for touching her even while she was pregnant. Many people first learned about Ye's actions when the police began investigating her. Hold up, not Skai Jackson's degenerate DL baby daddy touching her and her baby mama and then jumping on Facebook to brag about it. He and Skai were arrested for getting physical in public, but many people at the time believed it was a one-time incident. However, it turns out that this was just one of many times, and it appears that even her mother caught them. To make matters worse, YY took to Facebook to boast about what he had done to Skai and her mother, and he had no remorse about it. As a result, all of the rumors that Yeri had cheated on Skai and her mother began shortly before she revealed she was expecting. Deputies were called to Universal City Walk after security saw Jackson and her boyfriend fighting, and the actress allegedly shoved him in multiple times. Jackson and her boyfriend denied anything getting physical, but she said they were happy. This was after TMZ reported that both she and Yiki had been placed in handcuffs and taken to jail after someone called to report that they were throwing hands in public. Deputies said that while they were expecting a child together, they looked at the video and discovered that she had shoved him. Even more bizarre is the fact that it was through this domestic violence case that we learned she was pregnant and reportedly engaged. Do you realize how much these two must be throwing hands at each other in private if they feel comfortable doing so? Jackson was arrested for misdemeanor domestic battery, cited, and released a few hours later. To make matters worse, Ye declined to join her during her pregnancy announcement photo shoot. Even when she did it alone and was being pulled by the internet, he gave them even more reasons to pull her when he chose to go live on Facebook to tell people that he was single and had nothing going on with Skai. At the same time, there were also rumors circulating that when someone brought this up in the comments to check if the rumors were true or not, he actually confirmed it, saying he's good with TV and he doesn't mind going to jail for putting his hands on a woman. Skai and her mother had gotten into a nasty physical altercation after they caught him playing around with other women while he was on live.
I'm doing that girl like, bruh, y'all talking about doing it. Like, what? I ain't. And I'm single. I can do whatever I want. Baby girl, you ain't know I'm good for domestic violences. On life, we'll both go to jail on each other. Smile in my mugshot.
Before this Instagram live, Skai had actually posted multiple times that he hated her and was angry at himself for getting her pregnant. When people brought this up, Skai and her mother were attempting to save face by pretending that he was hacked. This is what really made the whole situation even more embarrassing for Skai. Only for him to go live immediately after to reiterate that he had been touching them. You can't make this up, people. He remarked, "I'm salty. I have this stupid word on the Disney Channel, be pregnant, and I hate this girl Sydney, Skai's best friend." In order to protect Skai from the individuals pursuing her, Angela also intervened. It was obvious that Skai was no longer playing with YY and that the last thing she needed at the moment was for people to make fun of her for things she already knew. She said, "Stop talking about my best friend," and she was like, "This is enough. Thank you." She is well aware of what's happening and is no longer with that man, but she is expecting and being. She is aware that posting this on other social media platforms is excessive, but nobody seemed to care. At that point, Skai and her mother entered the chat room and made false claims that his page had been hacked. She claimed that he never mentioned the end of the story, and her mother added a comment stating that he never expressed that this was the end. The whole situation was getting worse and worse by the minute, and Yuri was complaining on Facebook. Later that day, he went live on Facebook once more and made fun of the late Cameron boys after someone commented that he seemed to remind them of Cameron. People thought they looked alike, but YY clearly didn't, so he chose to express this in the most unkind way he could.
Hey, bro. That nigga is wood right here. Stop comparing me to a dead. Is y'all cool? Like, what the Is y'all cool? Y'all keep on comparing me to a that's dead.
Oh, but don't worry, everyone. Not even a day after he stated this, karma got that man right when the cops arrived to take him into custody for breaking his parole. Wei attempted to flee from them and was even struck by another vehicle, but they apprehended him and sent him to jail. It turns out that Yi knows the police quite well because he has been in and out of jail for. For years, People have actually discovered a video showing him being led into prison in shackles and prison pants while his 2 children and baby mama waited to embrace him. Additionally, there are currently allegations circulating that he enjoys going to jail since he is a DL and prison is the only location where he can live freely. These claims began after a male, who claims to be his secret boyfriend, came out and said that he mistreats Skai because he and Yuri have been being intimate for some time. So much that he is genuinely drawn to males.
See and keep being quiet no more. Skai Jackson baby daddy need to go ahead and tell the truth about what me and him got going on. Like, you going on live trying to do all this about her, but you need to tell her why you doing all that and who you really like and who you really want to be with. Like, I don't got no issues with Skai Jackson. I don't want no beef, and I've been quiet for so long. And he's telling me don't text her, don't DM her anything about like what we got going on or what we had going on. But it's like, this too much. Like, you stop paying, so now I'm finna start playing. I'm finna start running my mouth. And I get she had a baby and she's coming out to the world that she's pregnant now, but he needs to really come out and tell the truth before I do. And this is the last time I'm gonna let everybody know before I show all the videos and pictures and all that stuff when I was up at your house. But you're such a gangbanger. Like, tell them all the stuff we do. And Skai Jackson, if you see this, don't try to overdo too much because it's normal. Everybody likes what they like. So you can't be the one that try to make that decision for him if he knows what he likes. But yeah, I'm about to post everything.
Talent's awful, people. In addition to allegedly touching Skai throughout her pregnancy and involving her mother, he is also DL and has a full lover he power bottoms for chill. One individual claimed that after a day, they discovered that Skai Jackson's baby daddy doesn't like her. The offender is gay and has at least 2 additional children. Another person claimed that Scott Jackson truly experienced the largest blow of 2024. How can someone of her caliber become pregnant by a gangster wannabe who despises her and is now gay? Now, I'd want to hear what you think. What are your thoughts on Skai Jackson's baby daddy? Do you guys honestly think he's out here power bottoming for other men? What have you all been doing? Please share your comments in the space provided below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other really dirty video. He's touching her and her mother.